So today let's talk about a small update with the bike. I managed to pick up a Autotune module for the Power Commander secondhand for quite a good price. So as I've probably alluded to in past vlogs, that this bike suffers from I wouldn't call it a severe fuel economy problem, but definitely an issue that I feel the bike should be a fair bit better at. So the idea behind the Autotune module was to fix up some of the small low rev throttle adjustments that probably don't get taken care of that well on a dyno, because they tend to make it a bit more about power runs and that sort of thing. So it's been in for a few days. When I get home tonight, I'll probably plug the laptop in and just see what kind of results I've had. But I can tell you so far that I enabled the Autotune to work in the idle range, and I do notice I do have a much smoother idle than I did without it. The other thing I've also noticed is a drop in coolant temperature. Now I guess this is mainly because we're working a lot closer to a ideal air-fuel ratio. So I guess just a little bit on the Autotune. In this, it's incredibly easy to install. It requires a wideband air-fuel ratio sensor, which just went in the place that the original one was, because the Power Commander doesn't use it. Switched power and earth, and a small plug into the Power Commander itself. And from there it's basically all software from that moment on. So far I'm definitely noticing improvements. It's a little strange. It does take a couple of goes, I guess, for it to sort itself out. It's like the first time that you get the bike into that rev range, that throttle position, it's not right, I guess you'd say. And then probably by about the third time that you get to the same area, it seems to be all nice. And I guess the idea is that over time you cover all those throttle ranges. Yeah, you cover all those throttle ranges, all those rev ranges, and you end up with a fairly representative map. And there it should just make, some people do pull them out after that. I probably won't be doing that, because I do think it's a bit of a winner, this thing. But what you probably do is you drop down the percentage that it can adjust the fuel map by. So then it's really just adjusting for things like temperature and that kind of thing. So the ultimate goal, don't ask me when it's going to be, but the ultimate goal is to take this thing down the quarter mile and see what results I get. So that's probably update number one on what's been going on with this thing. So I guess the next step will be get home, plug the laptop in, see what kind of results I've got. I'll try and cover that off when I get home a little bit. It's not fun being stuck out here sometimes. Yeah, I'll try and cover that off when I get home, and we'll work on it from there. Where are you going? Okay, so we're plugged in, we're hooked up. Hit get map. Trim. Get the table. Here we can see all the adjustments it's made. There's quite a few. Taken a lot of fuel out in what would be the cruising range. So we're now going to hit our Power Commander tools, map tools, Autotune tables, accept all trims. Do you wish to apply them? Yes. Now I've got to send the map. And that has now made these changes, which are massive. So we now start again. Start riding again. And go from there. One of the things I wish motorbikes had was a bigger boot.